I condemn and completely repudiate all instances of puppy murder. I believe that puppy murderers have a very special place in hell waiting for them. So, what was that, like 10, 15 seconds? Yeah, that's how long it takes to condemn something. And weirdly enough, Ilhan Omar is having a bit of an issue doing that. So, we have an article coming to us from the Daily Wire, which is, yes, Ben Shapiro's outlet, which is on the right and is completely partisan in the right's favor. So, putting it on out there. It's written by Ryan Saavedra. Omar explodes at questionnaire. Waste of time condemning Al-Qaeda, FGM, and Hamas. Far-left rep Ilhan Omar exploded at an audience member on Tuesday who asked her to condemn female genital mutilation, noting that it would be powerful if she did, to which Omar said she was disgusted by the question and that it was a waste of time. Annie Zonneveld, president of Muslims for Progressive Values, asked Omar, will you be able to make a statement against FGM because that's an issue in Detroit, and it would really be powerful if the two Muslim congresswomen, yourself and Rashida, would make a statement on this issue. Omar responded to the appalling question by saying, should I make a schedule? Like, does it need to be on repeat every 5 minutes? Should I be like, so, okay, I forgot to condemn Al-Qaeda, or so here's the Al-Qaeda one. Today I forgot to condemn FGM, so here it goes. Today I forgot to condemn Hamas, so here it goes. It's a very frustrating question that comes up. So just answer it. Just be like, yeah, I condemn that stuff. That's disgusting. It's gross. Nobody should be chopped off. I mean, when it comes to the female and when it comes to not castration, my goodness. What is the procedure for guys? I think that that's something that should be discussed as well when it comes to what we do to children as children's. It's not castrate. What the heck is circumcise? There we go. Circumcise. When it comes to circumcision, maybe that is a conversation that, like, is there to be had, because is it much different than FGM? I'm not 100% sure, but either ways, yeah, it's still nothing to condemn it, though. Like, if you're against it, sure, I'll take a second. Take about 15 seconds and do it. But instead of taking that 15 seconds, she goes into a few paragraphs about how tired she is of doing it. The problem is that I don't think nobody ever heard you do it. Omar added that she was quite disgusted, to be honest, that as Muslim legislators, we are constantly being asked to waste our time speaking to issues that other people are not asked to speak to because of the assumption exists that we somehow support it. So it should be nothing for you to say that you don't. Here's the clip. Let's that's my ring. Okay. Oh Jesus, I don't want to go all the way back into the thing. Did you just ruin my video? Come on, did you just ruin my video?
Your second question is an appalling question because I always feel like there are bills that we vote on, bills we sponsor, many statements we put out, and then we're in
15 seconds, right? So we're at 15 seconds. That's all it would take for her to say, yeah, I condemn that. That's gross. But this clip goes on for 2 minutes.
In a panel like this, and the question is posed, could you and Rashida do this? And it's like, how often should I make a schedule? Like, does this need to be on repeat?
Maybe once, because, I mean, I'll admit that I don't go looking for it, but I have gone looking for her saying, something nice about the United States, which I have yet to find, and I sincerely doubt that I will find her condemning any of these things. I mean, if it's out there, shoot, point us to the video, darling.
5 minutes? Should I be like, so today I forgot to condemn Al-Qaeda, so here's the Al-Qaeda one. Today I forgot to condemn FGM, so here it goes.
Yeah, and like, I mean, as far as like the round of applause, clapping seals. Yeah, but I mean, your voting and your bills isn't particularly condemnation. How about you just say? Because like we are almost a minute into this, and instead of just saying, "Yeah, I can condemn that right now," that's gross. It's disgusting. I mean, particularly on the female end, because it is specifically done to punish and harm the woman. You know, so like, yeah, chill. But nah, she can't do that. She has to get all offended and upright about it.
Doing exactly what you're asking me to do. I have put out statements upon statements. There's a bill.
Where?
In Congress, there's a resolution that I am the co-author of that I voted out of the Foreign Affairs Committee. And so I think, quite disgusted, really, to be honest.
So?
That as Muslim legislators, we are constantly being asked to...
By the people that pay your freaking paycheck? I'm sorry. If they paying you, which the American people are, then get asked as many times as you want. Like, it's who cares? Like, honestly, you're supposed to be there for your constituents and for the American people. So as long as if the American people keep asking, then shoot, you should be able to. When you making over $100,000 a year, you know what? Hell yeah, shoot, I can condemn it right now. Like, this is nothing for you to get frustrated over.
Waste our time speaking to issues that other people are not asked to speak to because.
Yeah, but I mean, I get asked to speak to issues on black issues and urban issues because it's the experience that I have. It's a part of my identity of who I am as a human being, and so same with you and the religion that you adhere to. It's really just part of the game. And if Americans are asking you these questions, then yeah, give them a quick answer.
The assumption exists is that we somehow support and are for, right? No, there is an assumption.
Cause you ain't clarifying it.
So I want to make sure that the next time someone is in an audience and is looking at me and Rashida and Abdul and...
I hope you realize this makes me want to come and sit in your audience and ask you the damn question, right? Like, I mean, do you not know America? Do you not know how we operate? Like, when you sit here and make such proclamations like, well, so the next time, I will happily sit in that audience and ask you again. If that's the case. Because why? Because you're getting paid off of the American taxpayer dime, and they have the right to ask you any damn question that they want, young lady.
That they ask us the proper questions that they will probably ask any member of Congress.
But no, and not any member of Congress is of the Muslim faith, and not any member of Congress is from Somalia. So yeah, you kind of got to own it. You wanted the spotlight. This is what you get. Deal with it. That's the thing. It's so irritating. It really is. Let's finish up this article. The Federalist Sean Davis replied to Omar's angry response by writing in a tweet, "She spent 2 minutes condemning questions she doesn't like, so clearly she has no problem condemning things. It's what she repeatedly refuses to condemn that's troubling," which I will agree with. Omar has been under intense fire recently after she refused to condemn a domestic terrorist attack against Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and refused to denounce Al-Qaeda. Omar has promoted anti-Semitic conspiracy theories used by Nazi Germany, asked a judge for compassion for men convicted of trying to join ISIS, trivialized the 9/11 terror attacks, blamed America for the Venezuelan crisis, attacked U.S. soldiers who killed terrorists in Somalia, blamed the U.S. for terror attacks on America, equated U.S. troops to Al-Qaeda, and advocated for a jailed senior member of the Muslim Brotherhood. And you wonder why they're asking. Look, ultimately, I am not of Minnesota. I cannot sit here and tell the people of Minnesota what to do. But this is, like, it's questionable as hell. I mean, I saw her completely blow off the guy who was asking her about the ICE attack. Because if you are unfamiliar, I think it was like maybe a couple of weeks ago at this point that there was ICE attack. There was an ICE facility that was attacked and firebombed. I mean, the guy ended up getting killed, but this is the same one that Sean King was sitting there saying, "Yeah, this guy did great." Like, whoa, what the hell are you talking? Like, I'm sorry, but such sentiments, nah, that is completely antithetical to what we trying to do over here in the United States. And so to have a sitting representative really get indignant about the about questions that honestly, yeah, she should really expect at this point, and not just take the 10-15 seconds that it would take to condemn such things and said, oh well, the next time an audience member isn't, now, man, I hope you get it, and I hope you get it throughout the length of your tenure in Congress, Omar. I gotta say, I gotta say, because it's just a part of the game. It really is. As a Muslim, an outspoken Muslim, there are as a black man, there are things that I would have to, I would probably be asked that white members of Congress wouldn't be asked. There are things white members of Congress are asked, I'm sure, that black members of Congress aren't asked. Like, you are representing a certain segment, and in representing that segment, there will be times that your insights are asked of far more likely than other, and I consider that different than identitarian politics. I believe that if you are of a culture, or if you are of an environment, then your insights are actually like that. Your insights are the diversity that you claim for so much, that you clamor for. We want our voices at the table. Well, you're being asked to speak. Oh, I don't want to speak. Come on, man, it's ridiculous. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff, if you liked it, toss it a like. Go ahead, do that. I ain't scared of you. Or dislike. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube's definitely not going to do it. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Is it kind of weird that she's not just saying, yeah, I condemn that? You know, it took me less than 15 seconds to condemn puppy murder at the beginning of this video, and I'm having a hard time with understanding someone who makes over $100,000 of U.S. taxpayer money taking issue with U.S. taxpayers asking her questions. Until the next, well, what do you think? And until the next one.